nobody on that show that I can recall was any kind of wild-eyed, bring it all down kind of anarchist. Don't trust anybody. The government is controlling people's thoughts and this and that. And I think Chris was a little hurt by, or a little, everyone's eyes were opened a bit by Watergate, and Chris, about 10 or 11 years older than I am. I wasn't really that aware of Watergate when it was going on, what was I was probably 6 or 7 years old when it was happening. But Chris, I think, was paying attention to it as a teenager, and I think that and All the President's Men and Kolchak the Night Stalker, all this kind of things helped inspire, or there's positive inspiration and negative inspiration, or motivation, I guess, and all these kind of things make one who they are, perhaps. And I think Chris was thinking along those lines, but nobody there was really that overtly political or overtly, and more to the point, when we talk of supernatural phenomenon, I don't think any of us really believed in any of that stuff on a personal level. I don't think I certainly believe that I gotta think, just with the sheer size of the universe, there's got to be other life forms somewhere, but I don't think they're regularly visiting and sticking probes up our butts and mutilating cattle and stuff like that. And I think I was probably squarely fit in just fine with all the other writers, Chris included, on that score. I don't think any of us particularly believe in ESP and all these kind of things. I like to believe some of this stuff is possible, but I don't believe it's going on all the time.
You want to believe.
I want, what? That's the best. What you just said is the best way to look at it. I want to believe. That was kind of an ethos or a credo of the show. I want to believe. Wanting to believe is not necessarily believing. But I would say I want to believe. I want to believe it because it was a fun, rich fantasy world to be dunking yourself into as a writer.